guys! So today I am here to make some lactation cookies. I hope this setup is okay and you guys can see me alright. But first I wanted to lay everything out and show you guys what is in these cookies. I will say that I have some extra ingredients because I'm going to split the main batter in half and do two different flavors. So I'm going to do a set of cranberry, white chocolate, walnut, and then I'm doing another set of chocolate, coconut, walnut. So you don't have to have this many ingredients, but I'll just show you everything I have and you can see how I'm going to make them. Also, I haven't made these before, so I can't tell you if they're great or not. I found this recipe on Pinterest, and so I'm just going to try it out and see if I like it. So here we go. Alright, first off we have some old-fashioned rolled oats. I have some cranberries, chocolate chips, white and semi-sweet, coconut, eggs, chopped walnuts, salt, baking soda, brown sugar, vanilla, flour, brewer's yeast, which this is something that's going to be a little harder to find. I hope you guys can see that alright. But if you go to any store that has supplements or anything like that, so like GNC or Vitamin Shop, I'm pretty sure places like Whole Foods and Trader Joe's and stuff would carry this as well. But this was the hardest thing to find, and this is just a powdered brewer's yeast. And this is one of the main ingredients that makes these cookies work so well. The other one is flaxseed meal. And this is a lot easier to find. Like, I'm pretty sure they even sell this at Walmart now, most of them. So that's going to be easier to find. You can also buy the flax seeds and then grind them up, whatever you want. And then coconut oil. You can use butter instead, but I'm going to use coconut oil because I'm a giant thing of it. I love how it tastes. It does make the batter a little runnier, I've read. So I may add a little bit more flour to compensate for that. But either way, I don't know, but we'll just see how it goes. So let's get to baking. Alright, so now we're gonna get started with these cookies. And also I have the recipe on my phone right here, so if I'm looking down, that's why it's all right here. So I will link the recipe below so you guys can make these yourself if you want to. And if you hear that tappy sound in the background, that would be Lily walking around. She's our big puppy, and she's noisy. So, sorry about that. The first thing we're gonna do though is we're going to mix 4 tablespoons of water with 2 tablespoons of flaxseed and set that aside. So, 2 tablespoons of flaxseed meal. I'm just going to go over to the sink and add 4 tablespoons of water and mix it and let it sit. Okay, so that's going to sit for 3 to 5 minutes while I mix up everything else. Okay, so this recipe calls for a lot of coconut oil. It's a full cup, which is a ton. So if you're just using a small jar, I wouldn't suggest it because that's going to be like half your jar of coconut oil. But if you have a big thing like this, whatever. I get that at Sam's Club. It's not that much, and I love it, so that's what I'm going to use. But we're going to cream together the coconut oil and sugar, and then add the eggs one at a time, and then the vanilla. So it's going to be a cup of coconut oil, 1.5 cups of brown sugar, 2 eggs, and a teaspoon of vanilla. So I'm going to start adding all that into my KitchenAid, which if you guys don't have a KitchenAid mixer, you gotta get one. I mean, I know they're expensive, but I use this thing honestly almost every single day. And no, I'm not sponsored by KitchenAid. I wish I was, that would be amazing. But I love this thing. I use it all the time. Beats everything so well. It's just the best mixer in the world. So if you don't have one, make your life easier and be like, hey, husband, mom, whoever, I need one for Christmas. Because that's what I did, and that was the Christmas present. Best Christmas present I ever got. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna start mixing now. Alright, 1 cup of coconut oil. Now I'm gonna add 1.5 cups of brown sugar. So this is just 1/2 cup. We're going to add 3 of these. Alright. Now I'm going to cream that together. Alright, now I'm going to add the eggs one at a time. next step is to add in the flaxseed mixture and then the vanilla. Alright, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, which I'm not going to measure it out, I'm just going to pour it in. Alright, now I'm going to sift together our dry ingredients. This is just kind of like a sieve, whatever you call it, a little metal strainer. And another container to gather everything that I sift together. But in here we're going to add 2 cups of flour, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 1 teaspoon of salt, and that's it. Sift it together and then add it to our wet mixture. Baking soda, 1 teaspoon salt. Oh, and we're also going to add the brewer's yeast to this. It says add 2 to 4 tablespoons. So I'm going to go ahead and add 4 since that is the main working ingredient. And I think maybe that'll have more of a punch to it. But it also does have a pretty strong flavor, I've heard. So if you're not sure about the flavor, maybe don't go with all 4 tablespoons at first, but I'm going to taste it today and see what I think and let you guys know. Alright, 4 tablespoons brewer's yeast. Alright, now I'm just going to sift this all together. Alright, it's all sifted. I'm going to add it to my wet ingredients. That's incorporated, we're going to add the oats, and then I'm going to I'll split it up into 2 things and add all of the mix-ins that I want. And it's going to be 3 cups of oats, so it's quite a bit of oats. Alright, the oats are going in. It's looking good. Alright, our batter is ready. I'm going to split it up into 2 things and add all of the delicious add-ins. Okay, so now I've split my dough into 2. I tried to do it evenly, but I don't know how even it is. And I'm not measuring any of this. This is all just me dumping stuff in. So if you are a person who needs measurements, I'm sorry, I can't help you out with that. But I chopped up a bunch of walnuts. So I'm going to split these in half. Walnuts are pretty good for you guys, and apparently they're supposed to be really good to get rid of that belly fat. I don't know, but I think they're just delicious, so I don't really care. But they're going in the cookies. Alright, here's the walnuts. And I'll do the cranberry white chocolate in here and the chocolate coconut in this one. Alright, we're going to put the paddle attachment back on here and mix it up. That's looking great. Now to this, I'm going to add chocolate chips. Because who doesn't love chocolate? And this is organic unsweetened coconut. You can use sweetened, you can use whatever you want. And now I'm just going to mix it up. Alright guys, well everything is mixed up and ready to go. I'm going to put these cookies into a 350-degree oven for 8 to 12 minutes. So I'll show you guys what they look like when they're done. Alright guys, the cookies are done. Well, there's still more cooking. It said that this batch made 24 cookies, which I'm going to get a lot more than that, but I think I made them smaller. But now I'm going to taste test them for you and see what I think. So first, the chocolate chip with coconut and walnuts. That tastes like an Almond Joy. That is so, so good. Oh my gosh. I'm not going to have any problem eating these. Right now, this is the cranberry white chocolate walnut, so let's see how this one tastes. that is also really good. Alright guys, well basically the result is that these cookies are delicious. I don't know how they do with milk production yet because I haven't had the baby yet, but I am on Friday. So I'm going to freeze all these, put them in the freezer for when he is here, thaw them out and eat them, and let you guys know what I think. But as far as taste goes, these cookies are great, so you should give them a go if you're a nursing mama. Thanks for watching guys, I'll see you later, bye!